And let's go now to Washington to Boris Zilberman, who's a Russia analyst for the Foundation for Defense of Democracies. Boris, thank you for joining me on the show. So between Russia's foreign ministry, military and Vladimir Putin himself, there have been inconsistencies as to who's to blame for this incident. So why are they contradicting themselves?
Look, I think the focus should be on what Putin said yesterday, and I think he's trying to tamp down the kind of the tensions at the moment. But look, this is an embarrassment for the Russians. Their own ally, the Assad regime, was using weapons that the Russians themselves sold them, old S-200s that can't identify friend or foe, and ended up shooting down a Russian very own transport aircraft. And so this is an embarrassment, and so they have nobody else to blame. And so they're blaming the Israelis because they were in the vicinity as well doing their operations, which they have the right to do. And so that's kind of where we are. And so you have the local Russian embassy in Israel coming out harshly against the Israeli government today and certain other officials, but it's not in the Russian interest to escalate this further with the Israelis. The Israeli Air Force was in Moscow today to explain their information and the data they have. But it's not in their interest at this point. I think they're just trying to save face and try to kind of move on from this situation.
And just briefly, do you believe this was an incident of failed security coordination between Israel and Moscow, with Russia operating in Syria? Can Russia continue allowing Israel to fly into Syria? So why is Russia not being more aggressive, protesting its assets in Syria?
Look, the deconfliction line supposedly was activated about a minute before the incident. But again, this goes on to the Assad regime that they're using weapons that, again, cannot distinguish whether they're firing against friendly or former.
Yes.
So I think that's the key part, yes. And it's certainly a danger even to civil aviation.
Thank you.